Hey everyone, welcome back to the Speak English podcast. I'm David, and I'm here with my co-host, Sarah. Today we're diving into real English you can use at the supermarket.
Thanks, David. Hi, everyone. I'm really excited because the supermarket is full of little conversations we often ignore. But guess what? They can help you sound natural in English.
Think about this. Have you ever wanted to ask where something is at the store but froze because you didn't know the words? Stick with us. We'll show you how to handle that easily.
Exactly. And before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. That way, you won't miss any of our new episodes where we make daily English simple and fun for you.
When we talk about speaking English at the supermarket, we mean real-life situations where you don't have time to think too much. It's about short, clear, and natural sentences that help you buy what you need and interact with people around you.
The great thing about the supermarket is that it gives you a safe environment to practice. You already know the actions: picking products, asking for help, paying at checkout. By practicing in English, you connect those familiar routines with new words.
You don't need long or complicated expressions. In fact, daily English is often very simple. At the supermarket, you will mostly use short questions, polite requests, and small answers. That's why it's a perfect place to start building real fluency.
Imagine walking through the aisles and being able to ask for directions, request a bag, or check if a product is available. These are the kind of phrases that make you feel confident and natural, because they are part of everyday conversations.
Supermarkets also reflect real interaction because you talk with people you don't know. This helps you practice being polite, clear, and confident, just like you would in other real-world situations such as cafes, shops, or while traveling.
Many learners think they need special topics to practice, but the truth is that daily life is full of opportunities. The supermarket is a place you visit often, so you can repeat and reinforce the same useful sentences again and again with confidence.
The best part is that you're not just memorizing phrases, you're actually connecting language with action. When you pick up bread and say the word bread in English, your brain links the word directly to the object, making it easier to remember forever.
So, when we say learn English at the supermarket, we're not talking about study like in a classroom. We're talking about natural living practice. Every time you shop, you have the chance to turn a simple routine into a moment of English growth.
Let's imagine I walk into the supermarket. I might say to an employee, "Excuse me, where can I find the bread?" It's short, polite, and direct. You don't need to worry about long sentences. Just focus on clarity, so the person immediately understands.
Another example is at the checkout. You might ask, "Can I pay by card?" Or "Do you take cash?" These small questions are used all the time, and practicing them helps you build confidence. The more you repeat them, the more natural they become.
If something is missing on the shelf, you could ask, "Do you have any more in stock?" This phrase is extremely useful because supermarkets often run out of popular products. Using it helps you sound confident and natural, just like a native speaker.
Imagine you need help finding a product in a big store. You can say, "Could you show me where the rice is?" Or simply, "Where is the rice?" Both work perfectly and they are easy to remember. The goal is to be polite and clear without overcomplicating.
Sometimes you may want to check prices before paying. In that case, you can ask, "How much is this?" Or, "What's the price of this?" These short questions are powerful because they are universal, and you can use them in almost any shopping situation.
Another moment is when you reach the cashier and need a bag. You can say, "Can I have a bag, please?" Or, "Do you have a bag?" These requests are part of everyday shopping, and practicing them makes you ready for real conversations in real situations.
Let's say you are not sure if a product is included in a discount. You can ask, "Is this on sale?" This small phrase shows how daily shopping can help you practice useful expressions that are common not only in supermarkets, but in many other stores as well.
And finally, when you are ready to leave, you can simply say thank you or have a nice day. These friendly endings may look small, but they are essential for sounding natural, polite, and confident in every supermarket interaction you experience.
The supermarket is not just a place to shop, it's a chance to practice real English. Every time you ask a question or make a request, you're training your brain to respond naturally, and that builds confidence in daily conversations.
By practicing in this environment, you connect words with actions. When you say milk while picking it up or ask, "Where is the bread?" while searching, your brain links the language directly to the activity, making it easier to remember.
Another great benefit is repetition. Most people shop several times a week, so you have constant opportunities to practice the same short phrases. This repetition helps turn useful expressions into habits, and habits are the key to fluency.
Practicing in supermarkets also reduces fear because the sentences are short and simple. You don't need to prepare long speeches. You only need quick, natural phrases. This makes English feel less like study and more like daily communication.
It's also a way to improve listening. Employees and cashiers often reply with short answers, so you get used to hearing real English in a natural context. This helps you train your ear and react more quickly in future conversations.
Another benefit is confidence with strangers. Talking to people you don't know, even briefly, is powerful practice. These small interactions help you prepare for bigger conversations because you learn to speak without overthinking.
Using English at the supermarket also teaches you practicality. Instead of memorizing random words, you focus on phrases that solve real problems, asking for help, checking prices, or requesting a bag. That's fluency with a purpose.
The best part is that you don't need extra time. You already shop, so why not turn that into practice? Supermarkets become mini English classrooms, helping you grow step by step while doing something you already do in your daily life.
The first step is to prepare before you even leave home. Think about what you usually buy and write down 2 or 3 short phrases connected to those products. This helps you walk into the supermarket ready to practice with confidence.
Next, when you arrive at the supermarket, pick one section to focus on. For example, the fruit area. Practice simple phrases like, "Where are the apples?" or "How much are the bananas?" Keep it limited so your brain can focus on repeating.
The third step is to practice speaking out loud. Don't just think the words silently in your head. Even if you say them quietly to yourself, speaking aloud helps your mouth and brain work together, making the sentences feel natural to you.
Step 4 is to interact whenever you can. If you see an employee, use one of your phrases. It doesn't have to be long, just a quick question. This real interaction builds confidence because it shows you can actually use English in daily life.
Step 5 is to listen carefully to the answers. Even if you don't catch every single word, focus on the general meaning. Over time, you'll start recognizing common phrases employees use, and that will train your ear for real conversations.
Step 6 is repetition. Use the same sentences every time you shop. The more you repeat, the more automatic they become. Fluency comes from repetition, and supermarkets give you endless opportunities to say the same things again and again.
Step 7 is reflection. After shopping, take a few minutes to think about what worked well and what you struggled with. This small reflection helps you improve for next time, turning each shopping trip into a real English practice session.
And the final step is consistency. Don't wait for a perfect day to start practicing. Every trip to the supermarket is a chance. Even if you only use one phrase, you're building momentum, and that steady progress is what leads to fluency over time.
One of the biggest mistakes learners make is overthinking before speaking. At the supermarket, you don't have time to create perfect sentences in your head. Keep it short, keep it clear, and don't be afraid if it's not 100% perfect.
Another common mistake is speaking too quietly. When you're unsure, it's natural to lower your voice, but this makes it harder for others to understand you. Be confident, speak clearly, and remember that short, simple phrases are enough.
Many people also forget to listen carefully to the response. They focus so much on asking the question that they panic when the answer comes. Relax, focus on key words, and don't worry if you don't understand every single detail at first.
A frequent error is using too formal or unnatural sentences. For example, saying something like, "Could you kindly direct me to the dairy products?" is too much. Instead, use natural, simple lines like, "Where is the milk?" to sound authentic.
Some learners also translate in their heads before speaking. This slows you down and makes you lose confidence. Instead, train with small, ready-made phrases so you can speak instantly without needing to think in another language first.
Another mistake is trying to learn too many phrases at once. This makes you feel overwhelmed and frustrated. Focus on just 2 or 3 useful sentences per trip. Master them first, then slowly add more as you build confidence in real situations.
Sometimes people feel embarrassed to practice in public, thinking others might judge them. The truth is, most people are focused on their own shopping and don't notice. Be brave, practice, and remember every sentence is progress toward fluency.
Finally, a common error is giving up too quickly. Learners expect instant results, but fluency takes time. The key is consistency. Keep practicing, even with small phrases, and you'll see how your confidence and natural flow improve over time.
Here's your mission. On your next supermarket trip, choose one simple phrase from this episode and say it out loud. It can be to an employee, a cashier, or even quietly to yourself. The goal is not perfection, but building confidence through action.
If you feel nervous about speaking to others, start small. Walk through the aisles and practice sentences under your breath like, "Where is the bread?" Or, "Can I have a bag?" Just hearing your own voice in English already builds confidence.
For an extra challenge, write down 3 short phrases before you leave home. Keep the note in your pocket and try to use at least one during your shopping. Having that little plan makes it easier to actually practice instead of just thinking about it.
Another fun mission is to role-play with a friend or family member. Pretend you're both shopping and ask each other questions in English. This playful practice gives you confidence, so when the real moment comes, you'll feel ready and relaxed.
You can also record yourself practicing supermarket phrases at home. When you listen to the recording, you'll notice your pronunciation and confidence improve over time. This simple step is powerful because you hear yourself as others hear you.
If you shop regularly, turn it into a weekly challenge. Each week, pick one new phrase to practice at the supermarket. By the end of the month, you'll have practiced several different sentences, and each trip becomes a mini lesson in real life.
To make it more motivating, keep a small notebook of the phrases you've used. Each time you succeed in saying one, write it down. Seeing your progress on paper gives you proof that you're improving, and that positive feeling pushes you to continue.
So your mission is simple. Don't just listen, take action. Practice at least one phrase the next time you shop. Leave us a comment sharing which phrase you chose. And let's celebrate every small step you take toward fluency together.
Today we explored how the supermarket can become your English classroom. From asking for products to paying at checkout, every small phrase you practice builds fluency, making daily English feel natural and useful in real life.
We showed you that fluency isn't about perfection, but about small, repeated steps. By practicing short sentences like, "Where is the bread?" or "Can I have a bag?" you connect English with real actions and gain lasting confidence.
Remember, each shopping trip is an opportunity. Whether you ask a cashier, talk to an employee, or whisper sentences to yourself, you're reinforcing habits that make speaking English natural, instead of something stressful or difficult.
Another important lesson is consistency. Fluency doesn't come overnight, but if you use the supermarket as a place to practice weekly, you will notice how quickly your sentences become automatic, and your confidence grows without effort.
So, if you've made it this far in the episode, it shows you are serious about improving your fluency. Take action. Subscribe to the Speak English podcast and like this video, because your support helps us create more episodes for you.
We'd also love to hear from you. Tell us in the comments which supermarket phrase you're going to practice first. Sharing your answer makes your learning stronger and also helps others get motivated to join this journey of fluency.
Let's make it fun. If you enjoyed this episode, write the phrase, "Where is the bread?" in the comments. It will show us you're practicing, and together we'll build a global community of learners who want to sound natural in English.
Thank you for being here with us today. Every small effort matters, and we're proud to see your dedication. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember, fluency grows when English becomes part of your daily life. See you in the next episode!